your mom, your mother, of basically you're a grizzly mom because you got three your mom with three cubs basically is what you are. You think about it, and you, and you like you, you want to keep your family safe. This is why you have guns in the house. The only way to stop a bad lady with a gun is a good lady with a gun, such as yourself. Tell me if I can't make it more clear than that. Go ahead, Tiffany. You got a microphone.
Well, you're exactly right. The only way that we can stop those who are bad are, is a good person with a gun. A good person that has the morals and drive to do what is right. I think unfortunately we've come to a point that guns are bad. It's not the guns; it's the people behind the guns.
Right.
And truly, there's going to be bad people everywhere with bad motives, and those who embrace the Second Amendment rights that are able to stop these people.
I have a question. Do you teach your kids gun safety tips too as well? Do you teach your kids gun safety tips, or do you keep your guns locked up away from the kids? How do you?
So right now, two of my kids are still pretty young. But my oldest, we have gone over gun safety.
Oh, that's good.
It's a little modified. Basically, don't touch it, yell for mom and dad, kind of thing. And we've had a couple of instances, not at our house, but a friend's house who forgot their gun, and my son found it in the bathroom and just yelled for mom and dad and wouldn't let his brothers in the bathroom. And for now, it's basic. And as they get older, I will definitely teach them proper gun safety and gun handling and all that.
Right.
When the time is right.
Right, take him to gun range. Exactly right. Take him to the gun range. I'm an Eagle Scout, by the way. I'm an Eagle Scout, and I learned gun safety with the Boy Scouts. This is what I did. I learned gun safety from the Boy Scouts. Think of it as a gun, as a tool. By the way, you can, like a chainsaw. You can cut yourself with a chainsaw. By the way, if you don't use it properly, or an axe, you can do the same thing. You can actually help yourself using some of these tools, by the way, or even a clipper, or even an edger. You can actually hurt yourself severely with some of these power tools that or a screwdriver. You can hurt yourself severely. You can if you don't go to the safety courses. Do you understand the safety use of power tools or a saw? By the way, same thing. People get hurt the same way as a saw, as a gun, and they don't talk about that on the news. Oh no, we can't talk about that on the news. Why? Because we're going to give the loggers a bad rep to actually go in to cut down trees or to make firewood. No, we can't talk about that. You can't talk about chopping down a tree to have firewood. Why? Because someone might get hurt. You see, same thing with a gun. Somebody will get hurt if they don't use it properly. You see the difference. You understand you understand the similarities that I'm bringing up?
Yep, I do.
Why can't the news media do this? Because why? They're being censored by the professors at the FCC. Yes, we have to look good for advertisement. And if you don't do this, if you don't censor yourself, guess what? We're going to pull your advertisement. This is what the FCC is doing right now. The national broadcast networks. This is why you can't find this on Fox News Radio. By the way, you can't find this on Fox News Radio, XN14. You can't 1114. You can't do this. Why? Because it's being censored, regardless. Because they're of what they can and cannot broadcast anymore. And this is one thing we're not scared of showing or telling our news stories. We're not scared of doing it. We're bringing news out there in a positive way. I mean, there's a news anchor that just passed away. We don't use the word the death. We don't use that word. Either passed away, gone, or no longer with us. That's all we do when someone passes away. When someone leaves our world here, like an actor or an actress, we say that they passed away, or no longer here, or they're gone. That's being respectful. There's no respect anymore. They have no respect at all for the viewership, the listeners, articles, the news rights. There's no respect anymore, and we brought that up again. So I mean, this is really important to bring this up, Tiffany. It really is. It truly is. Because why? Because we care. We care enough. We care.
And I'm glad that there's still like you guys do promote the real news and do it in a positive way.
We care.
To help those who may not necessarily see the whole picture of what's really going on,
Right.
It is important that some of us are still aware, that the news has to kind of withholding information from us.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're withholding information from us, and they're bringing the worst out by doing that. And this is why you're on national television, by the way, 10 decimals on the United Airlines commercials. And then you got Viagra, 10 decimals. I mean, this is ridiculous. That's not, this is a public safety concern issue. Why? Because it's going to blow your ears out. It's going to cause hearing damage. And they don't see that.